We have new information tonight. 2 people were arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. DCI has confirmed multiple hazmat situations, which we've been telling you about for the past 24 hours, are all connected. WMTV's Ashley Wheel has been following this story since last night and now joins us back in studio. What have we learned?
We now know that the investigation on West Skyline Drive, North Spooner Street, and Schrader Road are all connected through one big investigation. We also learned new tonight that the FBI is also assisting the State Department of Justice and local agencies. I heard from a resident at the 5600 block of Schrader Road tonight, one of the new locations involved, who says this is all very scary. Looking over her apartment patio, she saw this. Officers geared up in hazmat suits, but still no answers from officials on what exactly is happening.
My building has always felt really secure. We have a lot of cameras, but things like this, just areas in the Madison area that have been transpiring where crime is becoming more prevalent, are definitely becoming a concern.
The Department of Justice says they are not aware of any fatalities associated with the investigation and that there is no threat to public safety. Live in studio, Ashley Wheel, WMTV 15 News.
Ashley, thank you. We know that the City of Madison Police and Fire Department, City of Middleton Police Department, and the Rock County Sheriff's Office and others are involved with the investigation as they are using search warrants in relation to the situation.